Hi friends, it's Jill. Welcome back for more intuitive eating. If you're not familiar with intuitive eating, it's a paradigm that helps you heal your relationship with food and your body. And I'm an intuitive eating coach, so I'm able to help you do just that. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about intuition. What is intuition? So first, I'm going to start off by just pointing to a question that I often frame, which is, what's your food story today? And your food story is made of all of your self-talk, either helpful or not, surrounding your food life. And sometimes this self-talk can be largely ridden with guilt and shame if you have a chronic history of dieting. And if you've always followed external sets of food rules in your food life, if it's not shackled with guilt and shame, then it may just have a generally disconnected or distracted tone to it. So in either instance, whether it's just kind of some really deeply rooted, painful self-talk in your food life, or just distraction, those are two really good scenarios where you could benefit from exploring the intuitive eating model a bit further. And in some of my blog posts, I've talked a little bit more about intuition and what is intuition, and which is, I think, important to kind of define that because it's the essence of intuitive eating. And I feel like intuition is something that starts as a feeling or a sensation in your body, is how I talk about it. And you may not have words to communicate about it yet, either to yourself or externally, because it's so sensation-based to begin with. And so related to your food life, intuition is pretty important because it helps. First of all, it requires deep inward listening. And so if you're distracted, you can't access your intuition either in your food life or in other areas of your life in general. So it requires presence, and the intuitive eating model requires you to be present so that you're able to tune in to listening to your intuition. And that's part of kind of some things that seem overly simple, but can be chronically overlooked when you're distracted or following external rules. Something as simple as, are you hungry? Are you satisfied? Require inward listening and relying on your intuition and biological signals, of course. So I think that I'll just maybe share with you. So just to clarify, if you have a chronic history of dieting, or if you're just generally distracted and disconnected in your food life, those are two scenarios where you could really benefit from exploring the intuitive eating model in more depth. And your food story is made of all of your self-talk surrounding your food life. And if that includes painful self-talk, you can benefit from the intuitive eating paradigm. And intuition is, in my opinion, something that starts as a sensation in your food, in your body, and then you may develop a way to communicate about it later on. So just to go into a little bit about the services that I offer, I publish writing on my blog related to intuitive eating, and that's free, of course. And I also offer a free resource library that includes, at this point, a couple of intuitive eating specific handouts that I guess you could call them frame questions for you to answer or explore and write more in depth about related to intuitive eating. And again, those are free things that I offer. I have a few videos related to intuitive eating, and I will be publishing more, hopefully weekly, Facebook Live videos, all related to intuitive eating content. And I also I had a waiting list for coaching, to work with me for coaching, and now I've just opened bookings for either solo sessions or a small group session. And those are all available, can be accessed on my site. I'll leave more information in the comments below when I'm done with this video today. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. I just wanted to mainly let you know that I do offer some services related to intuitive eating. So if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments and I will answer them. And thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again really soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.